Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. This is a video.
Oh shit.
My first
I'm
one.
Oh wow.
Hi guys, welcome back to
I'm not making a post, so whatever.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel.
You just didn't even start talking, fam.
Looking at you all night long. I'm in the middle of the street. How did I ever let you leave? Oh no. Why did I drink this Hennessy? Then I don't know what come over me. Then I just want to make me come body. Don't want to lose you.
Guys, welcome back to my channel.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Sorry for my hair in this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, but I didn't really get enough time to actually get properly ready and do whatever I need to do with my hair, so it's gonna be like this for the rest of the video, but I hope you guys still enjoyed.
Today I have a video with
Susanna
and Julia, and we're gonna talk about our first experience at uni, specifically at the University of Northampton.
first year? It's alright.
Like overall.
Basically, I have to be honest here. Like when I think it was during the summer, I was like dreading coming to uni because I was like, how am I gonna make friends? Blah blah blah. So then obviously I came here and obviously I met these two individuals.
You know the best people. Cause you know.
I'm gonna say this, like the first week, the uni they obviously try and like organize like events, like freshers events.
Oh yeah, we had one in July, isn't it?
Yeah,
they try
VIP days.
The VIP days, yeah.
They try and organize like events and all of that stuff, and I'm telling you, it is good that you go because you actually get to meet new people.
Yeah.
And I regret not going to many. I didn't go as many as I could have.
Like open days and stuff like that, right? Yeah. But I feel like the VIP days actually
Helped a lot,
because
yeah,
you get to know
because-
new people, because we got to meet other of our friends. Like that's why we had a huge group when we first came into uni. So definitely, I would definitely
you have like
say,
a proper experience how uni is gonna be when you start.
So they just try to get you to get like a feel of how you
get to know more people and all that stuff. I feel like that's actually quite good. They should be doing that more frequently, but obviously because of the pandemic right now, it's a bit of a sticky one doing.
Yeah, but not like one day, like let's say 2 days.
If you're in first year, I recommend joining society because you have much more time.
Oh
in
my
first and
God.
second. I regret not doing that because I was just
same.
being lazy. I was like, fuck it, I don't give a damn. But now, if you're going second and third, you wouldn't have as much time to do that.
True,
If you go to society, you get time off to do stuff and get to meet more people. Because first week you come in, you get to meet people, but do not think that those people are gonna end up with
your best friends throughout the whole unit. Nah, you get to know people, but just don't think that the people you meet at your first term are gonna be
the same one that you know.
Throughout the whole.
Make sure you have backup friends, backup plans. It's not a joke. It's not a joke.
But you know what? Like if you find yourself good friends, like these individuals, I feel like they are a keeper. I feel like I could be friends.
Carry on.
Can you calm down? I feel like I can be friends with them for a long period, like even till like uni ends, because they are good friends in there. Check out what I mean.
You know what I'm saying?
I like motives. Precious weeks and motives.
Wait! Precious week! Listen, yeah? First week, you better go to the whole. In fact, do not take days off. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, again. You should better go to everyone. I mean, don't forget my advice, but I'm saying.
Yeah, but just the first week.
The first week, because the first week and the motive that everyone just wants to meet people.
I feel like for first term motives are actually quite good. First term motives. After January, I feel like everything just dies down.
Especially after January, then you got exams.
So
I'm telling you, September, like the first week you come in, you have a whole week you don't really have lectures, so you can get drunk, get drunk, go back.
I mean, if you're someone that do not drink as well, don't go and just because you want to act.
I didn't used to drink before coming uni. Like I used to drink, but not since I came here.
I feel like just keep it low key. If you drink, just keep it low key. Me personally, I don't drink like that.
I'm just gonna say, when you come uni, you're gonna test the limit. So me, obviously the first month I started drinking, I started you know what, I can go more than this, and then just test it. Don't try and just drink a whole, whole Hennessy like that. You're just gonna ruin your night and right for the people, especially the night you're trying to get to know people. You're just trying to be there and be what feels sick and stuff. Nah, that doesn't work.
So I definitely say for if you're not a drinker, do not go and test your limit.
Like me, I'm not a drinker, so I don't even drink that much.
Do not go and test your limit because everybody's drinking a whole bottle to themselves. Now you want to go and don't do that.
You rather keep yourself to yourself.
And I feel like a lot of people change when they come to uni. So I feel like you just be yourself. Just because people are doing things doesn't mean you have to do that as well. Like, just be yourself and you will definitely find good friends. You will definitely surround yourself with good people. So just be yourself. Don't overdo the thing because I've been seeing a lot of people overdoing it, but you can't even don't do it. If you can't, don't just do it.
Make sure you have good friends, and like if you're like in a company that you don't really feel comfortable, you don't have to feel like you're forced to saying that like friendship group. Because I'm saying like certain girls when they come to uni, they learn how to open their legs, but they don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Like, they'll open and they'll be telling their friends, yeah, let's go and open.
Especially when you have to want your bum open it.
Oh, no, that's so true because I've heard so many people that came into uni, nothing happened.
They were virgin
and
their body count now is 30. How come?
That's what you want to do, calm. But if it's not what you feel like you want to do, but it's because your friends are doing it, you'll be like trying to fit in. Don't do that.
Yeah,
because I'm saying, you only live once anyway, so you want to
live your best life.
Enjoy it, but like,
exactly.
But when they say come to uni to live your best life, it's not actually this, like, it's not. It's actually
like, there needs to be a balance.
Yeah,
like you can because the first year is mainly socializing, well, making connections and everything. But I feel like that is not only what uni is all about, or first year is all about. I feel like education.
Making
the
connection
reason why you're coming
is not
to uni is because of education.
Making connection is not the connection about weed smoking and stuff like that.
Yeah, like good
one that you know you're gonna get something out of it.
Exactly, that's 100%. So I feel like when you come into uni, don't have that mindset. Oh yeah, I'm coming to uni and I'm gonna be going to movies. Because I feel like that's what people have in their mind. Majority.
Which is fair enough, but it shouldn't be the major thing.
It shouldn't be the main thing because at the end you need to think about it. That 9,250k that you're going to pay is you that is coming out from your pockets. So you need to be wise. Like whatever you're doing, just be wise about it. Make sure you pay attention during class. Like, and also try and surround yourself. I feel like can't say this more, but try and surround yourself with good people. Like,
especially they take their work seriously.
Yeah, that they take their classes seriously. So what do you guys think about the first sem in general, like at the university?
I'm gonna say, like me, I've always been someone that's been organized because I don't like really having myself all around the place. So like, say you have workload, make sure you don't leave it to last minute. Even though you're someone that's good at doing last minute, you need to get used to the fact that you're gonna split your work in a period of time, because you need to get used to second year. Because if you're doing good in first year, you know you're parting for second and third. But if you have been doing everything last minute for the whole year, scraping it with C's and D's, it's not gonna work like that.
So definitely, even though like first year is not, they say it's not as deep.
It
counts. I feel like it counts. First, it definitely counts. So try and make the most of it. Like try and organize yourself. Like start planning. Even though like you still have time to have fun, see your friends, and go to the gym, do all the stuff. But I feel like still organize yourself. Plan the days that you're gonna revise. Plan the days you're gonna do assignments. Because I feel like if you don't have a plan or an agenda where you write down things, you are definitely gonna get lost. Like you will not even focus on your work and everything. There's a lot of people that have dropped out as well. Like they started in October, September we came in, October, November they were already leaving. Ending of September, October, everybody was already leaving. So definitely try and plan your work, plan how you're gonna your workload, plan it properly so you actually know what you can do and everything.
And stay far away from people that they're retaking first year, because
that's true. I know people that
you know how people say first year doesn't count, but there's certain employers that I'm telling you that they do look at your grades in first year, so they want to see how serious and consistent you've been throughout that year.
Because like if they see like you were just good in second year and third year, but your first year were just doing that, they're gonna be like
Obviously, if you're retaking any modules in second year, I'm telling you, second year without retaking modules is a struggle. If you add that on top of the modules that you're retaking, you wouldn't have time for yourself, literally.
We also know someone that's actually have to retake a module.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like I've been aiming for A's because I don't even care. Even if you say first doesn't count, I want to get used to like my mindset being, I want to get A's. Because if I'm like, I want to get C's, I'll be like, then I'll probably end up with D. Nah, that's not. I'm not paying that grade to get D. Am I mad?
And another thing,
if you get D.
But
that doesn't mean that if you get D, you're bad. Like
you're bad,
but bad. I just feel like if you get a D, it's not bad, but you always have to try and aim higher. That is my advice. Just try and aim higher. If you get a D in your first year, it's not the end of the world. it's not the end of the world, but just try and aim higher. Always try and aim higher. You know?
Yeah.
What do you wanted to say? Sorry.
I even forgot.
I hang around with business goods.
Anyways,
I remember. Most of the time you spend the time in the library. You sleep in the library, you eat in the library, you even have the shower in the library sometimes.
This is for her.
This is
how
for
much.
her.
I could have stayed in my account, but because like when you go to the library, in mindset you'll be like, oh, I didn't get dressed up. Yeah, but like I wouldn't get dressed up and all that just to not do work. I'll do some work. I'll go there to socialize a little bit because obviously there's people.
Library is always a motive. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I can never concentrate in the library.
Like you can go. There's certain areas that you can be on your ones, but if you decide that you want to go and see people, then that's on you.
Yeah, but I feel like library, it's helpful, but just know the reason why you're going there because I feel like this year it was actually quite calm. They said our year, like I asked, like
we're actually quiet.
We are actually calm, but I feel like personally because it was my first year, I thought that the library was actually emotive. Like you go there, you're hearing people banging music till like 11. Everybody is calm. Like everybody.
You say 11, 5 a.m.
5 a.m. Everybody's still there chilling. Nobody's studying. Nobody's actually studying. Everybody's just there just to link up. So I'm just thinking, wow, okay.
Like sometimes if you don't have a lot of workload and you just want to go library, just make sure that even your friends are going there to chill. Because if your friends are being serious, just don't go and just say there was an episode. Let's say it was around like 12 a.m. So like in the library you go there to study, But obviously some people think that is the place to go and do jiggy. We were together, and then we were going to this computer room, and then obviously we opened the door. The lights were off, completely off. This girl was doing jiggy on some guy.
I opened the door, and she was like,
that's what I'm saying. Like library,
you have to do stuff. Fam, just you have a bedroom.
That's so true.
A whole accommodation with your go there.
Like you have your own room, your own private space. You gone. Are you not ashamed of yourself? Your parents sent you to come and study at there. If you want to practice, if you want to practice, go and take a lollipop. You can do that. First year was actually. I feel like overall first year was calm.
Yeah.
It was alright.
I didn't struggle.
For me, it was stressful because my course is my course is it's not stressful, but it's stressful at the same time. So if you're good, then good. If not,
there's a lot of requirements in the course. I used to study when I was in Italy. I feel like it's just.
But I love it though. So if anyone wants to do fashion, then just get ready for mental and physical.
What about the second term? I feel like second term was actually quite chill because that was exam period.
January, February. Like I'm telling you, you guys need to make the most of the first thing because second term we just come packed with
assignments, revisions, exams. That was the worst for me because we basically came back from the Christmas holidays, and I think as soon as I came back I had like the 3,000 word essay to write. I said, luckily I had already started it, but I feel like second term was actually tough. It was tough.
And if you leave stuff behind, you're gonna get more, and you'll be like, oh shit, I should have done.
My god, yeah. I feel like second term was tough, but if you, as I said, if you plan yourself for everything, you're actually gonna be able to go through your second term and your third term calmly. But I feel like second term was actually tough and that's when I started seeing people in the library.
Oh my god.
First term everybody's chilling. Second term the library is packed and people are actually doing work. I was like, wow.
People that you never seen lecture, you start appearing. I was like, so you're in my class.
That's what I'm saying. Everybody will just magically come for exams as well. They'll just show up from nowhere. I'm thinking, wow.
And then when you're doing your exam, they'll be like, oh, can you help me out? Come to lectures.
No, you don't really have a chance. I mean, in my course, you don't have a chance to copy because you're just if you don't revise, you might as well not come to.
You're doing accounting.
I'm doing accounting and finance. You can't. There's no way you can actually copy. Like you can revise with somebody the day before, someone that's smart. But obviously, I'm saying if you don't go to lectures and you're lazy and then you come and ask for help. Personally, me, I'll be like, why should I help you? Like, I'm struggling to revise, and you want me to you that haven't come to lecture for like a whole 3 months. You want me to come and now
help you?
Are you paying me?
I'm paying that same amount you're gonna pay for that whole year, so that's true. But I feel like, now people, if you're coming to uni, just know what you're coming for.
Or if they come to lectures, they'll come like halfway.
When the
lecture is over, you will see people turn and be like, oh, are we starting?
That's so during the year, like say like in the first month, people will go to all their lectures. I think most of the people, but then from the second like month, you start figuring out like there's certain lectures that are really pointless. Like there's always that one, but obviously I'm not saying do not attend, but obviously if you have the mind for it, you can even stay home and like revise it. Because I used to skip this lecture because it was useless. It doesn't help my degree. I don't need it. I'm not even doing it in second year. I don't know why I did it. I skipped it with a C, but I didn't go to lectures. But I used to like read the topics, but
like
I didn't
online.
go. Yeah, that's something.
If you're gonna miss a lecture, make sure that when you are your accommodation, your house, wherever you're staying, that you still catch up in that lecture, because you don't want to miss that, because there might be important information they give then and you miss it, and you don't want to do that. And when exam comes, you're there cracking your head, oh my god, I should have. No, you don't want to do that. So if you're gonna miss a lecture, I would definitely please advise anyone that's coming to uni next year, if you're gonna miss a lecture, just make sure you catch up online. Like definitely try and do that, because you never know, that particular lecture you missed might come up during your exam period, and then what are you gonna say? You can't start emailing the lecturer, oh, what did you say? No. Even though they're gonna help you, like they're not gonna give you the same information they gave during that lecture time. You get what I mean? It's gonna be completely different. So definitely
all the time ask for help. Don't be like, oh, maybe I don't know.
Oh yeah.
Ask. They will help you. Like they help a lot if you ask.
Yeah.
And they're so happy because they they got paid for that. So just ask them.
Definitely, they're quite supportive. I feel like my lecturers as well. Like when I had need for specific things, like especially for my course or even just in general for uni life, if I go to them, they're always there helping everyone. So definitely,
like you can also like lectures, they actually give you like their emails, so like you make sure to get like one-to-ones with them, or like organizing meetings and stuff. And then there's also like, I do accounting and finance, so there's this thing called PU sessions. Basically it's like from 4 to 6 p.m. so it's basically like a catch up on like topics from weeks ago. You can even ask to go over like a certain topic you was not sure about, so I usually, even if I was sure about it, I was like, let me just go to like make sure I actually got it. So if you miss lecture, make sure you go to them ones, they're actually very useful.
No, I feel like 100%. I feel like the same way, because I used to have a lot of persons too, and some of them were even compulsory. Like they'll actually make sure that you come, because obviously, if you don't come into lectures, the lecturers, you know, some places they might think they don't really care about the students, but I feel like for our lecturers, like for the university, they actually care for the students, so they make sure to have this personal tutorial period time to actually have a conversation with the students, even if it's not about the module you're studying at the moment or about anything. Like they'll ask you like, what's going on, are you okay? They'll ask you about your mental health. Like they're always there ready to help you, whatever you need, they'll advise you. Like, so I definitely say, if you're coming to uni, make sure you use that time, personal tutorial time, to actually speak about anything, because I feel like uni at first, when you first come in, can be quite overwhelming. Not everybody's used to, like, you know, living on your ones, like not having your parents or anyone close to you nearby. So definitely use that period where you see, like, when your lecturer is asking you to come to PTs, to actually have a conversation with them, because they're always there to help you. So speak out, and then if you get to, you know, meet friends and, you know, have a bunch of friends, still try and talk to them, because they're definitely gonna be there for you.
That brings us back to the initial topic. Like, make sure, like, it's really important to make, like, don't be lonely. It's really important to make friends, because like if you're like that type of lonely person, like the first week you think you're okay, like in your accommodation, because everything's new, so you're excited. But then as weeks go by, you actually, I'm not saying you get depressed, but you feel really lonely. You might have like, I don't know, like some breakdowns. You might feel like crying, and you'll be missing, and then you'll be like, no, I don't think this is for me. But you just need to hang around the right people. That's what I'm saying.
That's true. Do not just be alone. Just try and speak to people, even though like you could be an introvert. Just try, like, even to your closest friend, to the person that you've associated during this time at uni, try and speak to them, because they're always going to be there. You get what I mean? They'll always understand you, because we are all on the same boat. Don't think that everybody, just because someone is smiling today, that they're going to be smiling the whole week. Like, everybody's going through the same situation. So definitely do try and speak up. So
guys, make sure that you know how to manage. You need to manage your money properly. Make sure that even if you've not worked your whole life, make sure it's easy to get a summer job. And please do not think, oh, I'm getting a summer job, so I'm gonna start buying bare designers. Please keep that aside. You can treat yourself, that's fair enough, but do not overdo it. What I'm saying is, like, obviously you're gonna get your fines. Some people, like I'm saying from personal experience, my finance dropped like mid-November. I would say I was struggling because I was like, I had savings, but I didn't like dipping into my savings. So I was like, oh my god, imagine if finance doesn't drop, like what's going on? I have to keep pulling them. I was already stressing with how I'm gonna cope with lectures, and everything was just getting into my head. I was getting so
irritated.
I was gonna say emotional, but me, I don't know. Yeah, make sure there's also like if you come to like the Northampton actually like. They have open days where they actually talk about money management.
Budgeting,
they'll give you like exercises and stuff like how to budget your money. And I remember doing this exercise, and obviously we budgeted the money, but the money was so much more than I was certified. I was like, these people are lying. Because me, I don't spend that much money. So obviously I came here, obviously me, I know myself, I'm stingy even with myself. Like I treat myself in certain periods of time. But like I know how much I can spend. I'm not going to be like, oh, I want to buy this, I want to buy this. I know like I'll save like for a period of time I will not spend money. Then when I spend money, I'll spend it good, and then I'll stop to like a certain time. That's what I'm saying. So if you know how much you have, know how much you have to spend, please.
So definitely do try and get a job during the summer prior to going to uni. So like during this period, like now it's July, try and get a job, even if it's just a part-time job, a temporary job that you can do for the summertime, so you can get as much money as you can. Because I would say do not rely on the student finance that you're gonna get. Don't do that.
But if you do fashion like me and I spend a lot, please apply for the bursary because they're gonna help you a lot.
Yeah, because I feel like student finance is, as much as you know you can get the maximum amount, I still feel like it's not enough.
It's not enough.
Like it's really not enough, because you need to think about it. If you know how to budget properly, you'll probably make it last as much. But even though like you're basically stretching it, like I feel like it's not enough. So
and as soon as you come to uni, just start looking for a job because that will help you as well.
Well, I would say
not as soon as,
but
like towards the ending. No, actually towards the start.
Like I would say November,
yeah.
Or like after the Christmas holidays start. Because obviously after Christmas, everyone's spending money. Everyone's buying.
Depend on your course that the person is doing though. Because on my own, I have to start looking for a job. But obviously, if you're a full-time student, then it's a little bit hard to find a job here. But as soon as you can, you just make sure you have a job because that will help you a lot.
Yeah. So for example, if you have a job back home, and like if you find the same company wherever you're going to uni, I would definitely say try and get for a transfer. Yeah, because I know a couple of companies may do that. So ask for a transfer. If they do it, like that'd be great. So you know that when you come into uni, you still have a job as well. So I definitely do that. But it's not by force that you find a job. I'd say consider it, because you never know like your expenses. How if you budget it properly, your expenses, you'll actually be able to make it through uni. But still try and get a part-time job, a temporary job, because I have a temporary job here at uni, and it's actually okay because when I started earning a little bit more money, saving some and stuff like that, and I started budgeting myself as well. So I'll definitely say try and get a job during the summer and try and get the job also while at uni. That's if you can, because not everybody can juggle the uni lifestyle plus having a job.
Yeah,
so
it's hard.
It's not gonna be easy, but do try.
And also, guys, learn how to cook. And I'm not saying be a master chef, because myself I'm lost case. I'm not that old that in the kitchen, but know the basics. Like, it's not that easy to make pasta or make rice. Even learn how to make, like, you can be with your mom. Even in the last week before you're moving to uni, your mom can teach you how to do like pasta, sauces, and all of that stuff. All that basic. Because if you guys think that you don't want to cook because in uni you'll be doing takeaways and all that, that will hit your pocket hard.
And another thing, if you have a friend that knows how to cook, stick with them.
They will help you.
They will help you.
No,
especially me. You know, this.
That's not true.
This one.
That's not true.
Definitely.
She's my shopping center.
Definitely do try and learn how to cook, even just the basic stuff like pasta, as she said.
But there's always YouTube as well. Like if you have a day off, try and like look on how to. Like me, said before coming here, I didn't even know how to make chicken. I didn't know how to prepare chicken. So
you're even proud to say that?
Yeah, because I'm telling you, I don't like cooking. I have to say this. I don't like staying in the kitchen. I like to eat.
Yeah, I love cooking. I don't mind. I feel like she doesn't like. She loves. I don't mind.
It's just long. Like when I'm there, I'm just always angry. I'm just there.
And then when you are hungry, the hunger is hammering you, and you know you need to go and cook it.
This is important. You learn how to cook and learn how to prepare certain stuff. So like, when you
one more thing, please.
Wait.
Okay,
so like,
hate this.
Oh, sorry.
When you learn how to cook, obviously the basic and all of that, remember how to like prepare food and package it for like the week. So like even if you have like pasta sauces, make sure you prepare the sauces. Or like when you go in the fridge, you just need to make the
meal
pasta.
preps.
Meal preps. That's the word. My English is bad. Sorry.
No, so
One more thing, please do not cook the chicken in the microwave. Oh my god. The chicken. Don't even wash it and put it in the microwave and be like, oh, it's gonna get. Please learn how to cook a proper chicken.
It's not even about learn how to season.
Oh,
I don't want to hear. Put some salt, pepper.
Wash it properly as well.
Oh my
god.
Please. So, I've been with like me. I'm someone that I don't like people. If I like you, you're lucky. You get me? But like I've been with these flatmates and they were Caucasian, white people. Whites. So basically, yes, I wanted to be white, but I said white people. So yeah, so basically,
but not all Caucasians are like that.
Yeah, not all of them.
Not all of them, but most
majority. All of them were like.
Wait, not even only white people. Let's say black as well. Because I know
like it's a mixture.
Yes.
So like usually I mind my business, but I'm not really minding my business because I'm looking sideways to see what people are cooking. So obviously, this is the proper way to do cook pasta is. So you put water, you wait for it to boil, and then you put salt, and then you pour the pasta in.
Yeah.
Do not put cold water, and then add pasta, and then all the way through you're leaving the pasta there until it boils and then it becomes mashed potato. I don't.
No.
That's not the. That's why people say like, oh yeah, but pasta is not that nice. It is nice if you know how to prepare it.
They actually do it that way.
Yeah.
You see, because we are Italians here, like we
It
can't.
does not matter.
This irritates my soul when people start doing that. Like, it just irritates my soul because pasta is such a common thing. Like you learn it from like at the age of childhood. You know how to do pasta, like basic pasta. So when I start seeing stuff like that,
Obviously, you need to learn how to live with people, but obviously, certain people don't know how to live with other people. So some people they were brought up that their mom does everything for them. So like once they come here, they don't know the
African house.
I would say it's common sense, but obviously for people it's not common because common sense is not common. So basically, like they will after cooking they will leave all their mess. But they need someone to tell them to clean it, and it's really annoying. But you have to do it because obviously some people they don't.
That's the flatmates. Me and my flatmates were actually calm.
Some people like there was this particular girl that didn't know how to clean. There was this guy he was cleaning. I was like, so it's not all people, but I'm like, it's common sense. If you leave something there, clean it. I'm not saying be like do a whole deep cleaning.
It's not that.
You know, you have to be considerate of other people that are there.
Yeah, so definitely like if you're gonna live in a house of residence. And so accommodations next year, definitely do know how to take care of yourself. Clean after yourself. If you're gonna cook, make sure after you finish cooking you wipe the place and then wash your dishes. Like don't wait for people to come and wash your dishes. Obviously if your flatmates are cool and like say you're not around and you ask them and they're cool with it, then they're gonna do it. But make sure you clean out after yourself because you're not living on your ones, you're not living alone, so you're living with other people, other individuals that come from different places. So you need to be aware of their own space as well. So definitely do make sure that if you're gonna live in a house or accommodation with other people that you do not know, especially, just try to be considerate of their feelings, of their own spaces and everything.
Be considerate about the noise, especially like during like people sleep and obviously people make bad noise, especially like especially the first week or the first month, everyone's going notice and all of that stuff. So you'll be having friends over and then making a hella noise, leaving a hella mess. I used to be a hella angry. But then, and there's another thing. Listen, if you have to have a man over, make sure you have what? Speakers, because I don't know what to be hearing. Chichi. That's it. Yes.
No events. Or having people that 3 a.m. they'll be singing what's gospel or be praying. For what? You can pray, when you wake up 8 a.m., 9 a.m., whatever. Not a fucking half 3 a.m. being singing what's.
But you know what? With that one, coming to that one, I feel like it's alright because
it's alright,
but you just normally like be considerate of other people.
Not everything. So you can do it every day. You can't say someone.
Yeah, you can
do it every day, but just be
considerate. Yeah. So definitely that's one. When it comes to the one you said, I feel like people like fam. If you're gonna do your business, just have speakers on. Be considerate as other people that do not want to listen.
You tape your mouth.
No, you have to tape your mouth after 12 a.m. because you cannot be doing at 12 a.m. and I'll be hearing noise because even like when people speak, I can hear. So imagine when Jiggy Jangolova is going on. Yeah. So like
No, just be considerate of other people because you don't want to be hearing that like during the night you're trying to go to bed and people are just there like Ichiga.
If they make noise,
boom 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 boom
bang, stop them. Yes,
just be like do. You have the right.
No, trust me. if you're a Christian, I know it's gonna be hard, but do try and find a church that you actually like and everything. Because I feel like from September to like December, it was kind of hard for me to actually find a good church to go to, just because I was used to the one back home. So when I came here, I was going in between like different churches, and it was not easy. It's gonna be hard first year, but do try your best. Even if you don't, even if you have never been to that church specifically when you are back home, just try and go. You never know, like you actually meet good people, and you're, at the end, like you need to think about it. Church, you're not going because of the people as well. Like you're going there because you want to receive from God. Like you're going there because you want to listen to what like God has to say for you, for your life, for your situation right there. And if you don't find it, it's not the end of the world. There's still online services that you can attend, so don't just try and do that. We did have online lectures as well, third term. What do you guys feel about this?
A waste of my 9k period. Listen, yeah.
Don't add one as well.
Listen. It's really hard for them to teach us from where they are, from us to them.
Because the language is not good as well.
Yeah, it's not as when you're like contact like face to face. Especially for my course that's really technical and so many numbers, I'm like, that's not gonna work. So then I decided to stop going to the lectures and doing it by myself. And it's important to have people that, like, if you have people in your class that have brains, make sure you're in contact with them so that they can help to have different point of views as well.
Yeah, definitely. I feel like third term, I feel like it was hard for everyone. I feel like some people find it alright, but personally for me,
it was horrible.
Third term, nah.
But I'm telling you, it is best for you to, because the topics are fresh in your mind, to stick to the first deadline. And even if you don't get it alright, you still have the second one. If you wait to the third one, you forget about most of the subject, and then you might, I'm not saying you will, but there's a chance that you could fail and you won't have any resubmissions, and you're gonna have to take it.
That's so true.
Guys, don't do this.
That's so true. Try and make a lot of effort, like mostly in courses that you know that you need to pay attention, because if you don't pay attention, you're failing. Do try and go to your lectures. Do try and make it to your lecture. Try, even if you have to put 10,000 alarms just to wake you up at 9 a.m. Do that, because you never know. Like you could miss that entire lecture, that entire day, because you went to a motive. Don't do that. Like if you know that you have an important lecture the next day and you go to a motive the night before, that's your own, because then that lecture you will miss it, and if there's anything important they said, as I said previously, you're going to miss it, and now you have to catch up, and you don't want to start catching up, and then other lectures will be coming. You don't want to be doing that. Like just try your best and focus. As much as first year is the time where you get to chill, it's more relaxed, it's more chilled, you can get to know people. Just try and make sure you pay attention, plan your days day by day. Like don't skip days like that and just be like, I can't be asked. Don't
have it in your mind that you're paying 9k. You don't want to be sitting at home. So I know certain people that haven't gone to lecture for like 2 months, they've been chilling, they've been this, but then they will come and ask you for help. I'm like, but you do know you're paying 9k. Me, in my mind, I'm paying 9k, I'll go by force. Like, obviously, me too, I've missed lecture. I'm not saying I've missed, but I've not missed a lot that I've failed.
Same. Now, do try and go to your lectures. That's one thing I'll keep saying. Try and go to your lectures. Pay attention when you're at your lecture. Don't steal your phone.
You're using is people that created it. They have money. You better focus on that lecture. You're going on Instagram. The person that has Instagram is billionaire. Phone.
Nonsense.
I'm dead.
No, definitely. No, definitely. I feel like, what do you guys think overall about University of Northampton as well?
I mean, it's a really calm uni.
Compared to other Midlands universities, I feel like it's really calm.
So obviously, there's stuff going on already, but if you are in the right circle, nothing can touch you.
So that's why I say pick your friends. So choose your friend. Don't let people choose you. I feel like it's a nice university. It's quite good. It's not the best in the charts right now, but I feel like
the town is boring.
I feel like overall,
that's nothing.
No, I feel like you have to make things interesting. It's not only this.
And also friends do make it interesting. I'm not gonna lie, because I feel like if I didn't make friends before coming to uni or while I was in uni, I feel like it would have been actually boring. But overall, as a university, I feel like it's alright. It's not bad. If you talk about the Midlands, I feel like it's one of the universities that's actually much more calmer than the rest of them. So I feel like definitely it's actually a cool university. I don't have anything bad to say about it in general. Obviously, just know that if you're coming here, it's not like you're going to London or Birmingham or Manchester
or Leicester.
So like it's much more calm. Like don't expect the motives to be like the ones in Leicester or
the motives are still alright.
They're still alright. They're still right. Not gonna lie. they're still alright, but like, you know, people expect kind of
obviously there's motives, so you can stick to the one thing, but obviously you know that you are near the Midlands, so you can still travel.
Travel.
It's really convenient. It takes you like not even an hour to get to Birmingham.
That's another thing. Travel around this area, so mostly if you're in the Midlands, travel around this area is actually quite calm. You can go to Coventry like less than half an hour by train. The fares as well, they're really cheap. I feel like they're not that expensive compared to back home. Like I feel like they're quite cheap. So travel here is not bad in general. So I would say that's quite good. So definitely, if you're coming to Northampton, it's actually a good university. I wouldn't say anything bad about it. Yes, it does have its own, you know, negative aspects, but overall as a university, it's quite good. As a town, as a city itself, it's not the best. Like the town could do much more, but in general, it's not bad. It's not a bad place to live. Just be careful of your surroundings. Do not go out too late, and if you're actually gonna go out, just make sure that you have someone with you, because it can get a bit sketchy as well. Yeah, it can get a bit sketchy and booky, so you don't want that to happen to you. You don't want anything to happen to you,
especially for female.
Especially or you can call the security as well.
There've been cases of rape as well around public places, and
but we don't want you guys. You know,
but you
want you to know,
it's good that you know,
but you can still call the security, because the security are like 24/7.
Security 24/7 here, so that's quite good. And we have like a police station just here on Western campus.
If anything happens, you can call or something.
You can dial their number. They're always there to help. So overall, I feel like it's calm. Yeah, they have their negative aspect, as I said before, but as a university, it's quite good. Their accommodations are quite diverse. Yeah, it actually went by quite fast. Because I feel like we didn't have third term was inexistent. So I feel like it went by like. I was in and out in like matters of seconds for me, like
that's what everything ended. That's
legit. But overall, I feel like it was still nice. Like even though we didn't have third term, I feel like it was still nice. I still met good people.
Say guys.
I think that's it. I said what I said. If you don't want to take advice, that's business.
But that's true. That's the reason. We are not forcing you. You either take it or you leave it. So just you know, everybody get to create their own experience when they get into uni anyways. So that's your own. But I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope you guys like, share, comment. If you guys would like to see any other video like this, maybe in the foreseeable future, just comment down below. And thanks for watching. Make sure to follow us down. I'll put your Instagrams and Snapchats down below in the description box. So follow them and follow me. And thanks for watching.
Experiments.
Thanks for watching, guys, and see you guys in the next video. Bye.
Bye. Bye. Bye.